get right into the Flight Rising festivities. Rearranging windows. There we go. I can see the chat window perfectly. I can see the video. I can see a live stream. Everything's set up. We are going to start in the Coliseum today while we wait on people to join. So the Mire is the absolute best location to grind. Hey there, Ekatimer? Is that how you pronounce that? And hi Dusk, how are you guys doing today? Hi some nerd who likes bunnies. I'm glad that you were able to make it today. If there's like a better time for you guys, go ahead and let me know. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time zone, so I usually will pick a time that aligns like with my sleep schedule and the general availability. Hey Danmar, how are you doing today? I have my late brunch with me as well, a raisin round and coffee. So yeah, let's go ahead and go straight into the Coliseum. And hello Gabriella, welcome everyone. So right now, I'm trying to remember how much experience I get, if any, in the Mire. And hi Toy Plus, how are you doing? Today is going to be mainly Flight Rising centric, just because the festival's happening and I didn't plan it this way. It just happened this way. Hi Katia, how are you doing today? So let's go ahead and just kill some of these little monsters. Even though they're not plague, I tend to not refresh until I get plague, just because it's just more entertaining to interact more with the game. So that's how I usually play. Yep, happy Riot of Rot. In a few minutes I'll go through and look at the different prizes. I haven't looked at any of the skins and accents for Riot of Rot, so this is bound to be exciting. Here we go. Kaimatachi. Sickle Kaimatachi. Also, I should definitely check on Origin's Kickstarter to see how it's doing. It was super exciting. Like yesterday, I think there was like only like $200 left to raise. So it's entirely possible that it's raised by today, which would be, of course, a huge deal for the Origins team and something that I didn't even, I don't want to say anticipate, but, a stronger response than originally anticipated. Here we go. There's some plague. I'm going to point my camera over here. Hee hee. You just saw boyfriend. The skins, and honestly, you like them, but you don't have any dragons that match them. That's fine. I don't think I have any dragons that have a plague-like theme. Yeah, let's see. But then again, I literally haven't seen them yet, so that's exciting. The Goblin Familiar. I did see the Goblin Familiar fan art on Flight Rising. So let's go ahead and finish this fight. Hopefully I'll get some kind of drop at all, but we'll see. Okay, fighting the croakers. So, is there anything anyone wants to see besides Flight Rising today? Also, I'm sorry that my lighting is just like all over the place. It's because I am relying entirely on natural lighting, and there are trees between the sun and I, so that will definitely make me flicker and the background flicker just like that a whole lot. I just haven't purchased a camera grade light, so that's part of the experience. Also, it says that my live stream health is like yellow, which obviously isn't the best. So I have no idea what the lag is looking right now. From what I can see, it looks a little bit laggy, so let me know if it's like getting jittery on you. So where are the best venues for getting holiday currency? The Mire is the best, and then I've got the guide pulled up here. Mire, and then Woodland Path, then Crystal Pools, Rainsong Jungle, and Scorched Forest. So if you're building up your Kali team, you might want to hit the lower level ones, and if you already have a well-built Kali team, then the higher level ones, which is where I am. I'm in the Mire right now. Alright. And then... So I should have gotten different color curtains than white because it is very distracting from like a cinematography perspective to have just like a huge swath of white. It makes lighting so impossible. So that's why I prefer to angle it in a different direction than at the white curtains behind me. And they catch the light so much from the outdoors. Alright, Shellian. So, what is everyone looking forward to this Riot of Rot? Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and answer. I'm really looking forward to the Vista. So let's go ahead and look at the festive. No, we're gonna look at the news post because the news post is a more concise collection of information. Alright. So still Plague Mushrooms, and I did just get a Plague All-Seeing Shroom that last battle. So the Enduring Goblin. Just from this picture, it looks a lot like the Sprite. So I'm really glad to see that kind of consistency, and we'll look at that more later. Infectionist Emblem, Scavenger's Tatters. Ooh. That's a good piece of apparel right there. Okay, and then alright, and then the Vista's really cool too. Okay, so Bogworm accent, of course. Alright, and that matches the eye color that's already there, so that's pretty good. Of course, another Bog Snake accent. Guardian. That really looks like the deity, the Plague Bringer. That's pretty good. And this is Shedding Season, Mirror. So, if I'm correct, mirrors are plague dragons, but which other dragons originate from plague? I'm not familiar with which other one is. Is there one for every? Yeah, there's at least one for every flight. Okay, let me turn up this. Wild Claws. Not super into any of these, to tell you the truth. Has the bog snake breed gotten cheaper? I assume that it has. We can go ahead and hop into the auction house real quick to see. Like I said, I'm not looking to buy any for a few weeks. And then Ridgeback. Are Ridgebacks plague dragons? No, Ridgebacks are water dragons? I don't know off the top of my mind. No, duh, Ridgebacks are lightning dragons. What am I thinking? The Stormcatcher is essentially a Ridgeback. Okay, alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Before we go any farther, we are gonna go ahead and change flights, because I know that all of you at home, which is all of you, are super excited to join the ice flight with me. So I have an empty nesting grounds, which is what it takes to change flight. So I prepared this week, unlike last week where I did not. That was just like a little tease last week. So let's head over to our account settings and change our flight. Very exciting. I've been thinking about this all week. Yeah, last week was not, super excellent in this regard. Okay, do I wish to continue? Yes. And we're gonna go to the ice flight. Alright. The Ice Warden at the Southern Icefeld. Okay, it's happening. Do you really wish to join the ice flight? Yes. Okay, excellent. So I guess that means I have a 6 month cooldown before I could do it again? Okay. 6 months. 6 months in jail. Lord of Fluffy Legs. Yeah. It's a little bit better than the boss. Ooh, wow, it's so pretty. So I'm in an ancient lair of the Fortress of Ends. Ooh, that's so cool. And the best part is, now that all of my dragon eyes are going to be that lovely white color, which was the whole goal here. That was the inspiration behind doing this, was having more aesthetic dragons. Little known fun fact. So let's go ahead and look at my dragon spreadsheet and throw some dragons into nesting. I'm excited. Hello, Alice. Alish? Or Alice? And thanks, Gabriella. Are you from the Ice Flight? I recently re-rolled all of my pairs, all my breeding pairs. So let's go ahead and see who's up right now. Like, I spent like 2 nights ago working through it all, and I think I've got like the right match of like new dragons and old dragons and different kinds of genes. So let's do it. So Dan, you're a big Arcane fan. I am super into Ice and Lightning. And which other flights am I theoretically into? I think Wind is really great because I like the light green eyes. I think those are really beautiful. So Bacau and Arlington are the dragons that I'm throwing in. Hi Dino, the Lavender, how are you doing today? Speaking of dinosaurs though, I did have a good chat with the admin in charge of Calerden, which is a dino breeding sim. And so we had an interesting, very good chat not too long ago. So hopefully we'll see more about that in the near future. So Bacau and Arlington. There we go. Ooh, they're pretty. They're gonna pretty babes. Oh, so Bacau is Ripple. Okay. Alright, I'm into it. Right now I'm just trying to get more Wild Claws in general, so I'm fine with it. 3. It's so different. These eggs are so different than what I'm used to. Oh, hey Gabriella. You're in the Ice Flight, and then Dino the Lavender is celebrating their flight's holiday this month, so happy Riot of Rot to you. Calerden. So it's spelled with a K-L-A-R-R-D-E-N. I think that's how you spell Calerden. It's a little difficult. Hi Cheese, Lord Dragon. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. And then back to the Festival Coliseum guide. Did I look at everything on the news page? Let's check again, because I think I just really quickly scanned through it. Ooh, an exciting thing that happened this week was a new Coliseum venue. Hey, so being of Nature Shadow, I can respond in the chat. So I can do a different time stream during the week. If you guys just let me know like what time range would be best for you and like what time zone you're in, like those 2 very crucial pieces of information, then I could try to schedule a better thing. Because like just if you say weekdays, but right now is late at night for you, then the time that I would be available during the week would probably be entirely too late for you. Like during the week I would be available 6 hours from now, right? Like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't know how convenient that would be in comparison to this. So like definitely let me know like if there's like a major consensus for a certain time, then I could try my darndest to make it work. But I do work from like 9 a.m. until 6 or 7 p.m. every night. Katya. Well, so whenever you find a dragon that you absolutely want but you can't afford it, you know, just keep track of what they look like. And it's possible that another dragon with those same markings and coloration will be available sometime in the future after you've saved up for it or bred towards it even. Okay, so let's go to the mire, which is where we just were. Yeah, the lag. So I do all this off of my MacBook, so frankly, I'm not surprised that both playing the Coliseum and live streaming at the same time is a bit of a slow venture. It seems to make sense to me. Processing power isn't supposed to be dedicated to two entirely different processes like this. Okay. Anytime in the week. But any time in the week would be even later for you guys. So that's just such a hard thing for me to work around for me. But I can try. I could try some time slots during the week and see what the turnout is like. The only thing is I don't want to fill my channel too much with live streams, even though that's what YouTube really wants. Like YouTube wants me to do that so bad. I make so much more from live streams than I do active, you know, short form videos, just because of the length. But if I do a live stream during the week, then that'll be one less editorial video during the week. So that's the trade-off there. I mean, I could definitely try it and see how it goes. It's just that since I work full-time, I have to make the choice between working on a video or doing a live stream that night. So just something to think about. Dino the Lavender, you shouldn't be afraid to open an art shop. Definitely, the thing is you just need to know like what your limits are and how much you value your talent in the competitive market. And then if you're afraid of people not commissioning you, I mean, you won't know until you open the art shop. I mean, I would recommend going for it, and if you're afraid of not being able to fulfill requests, then, you know, definitely have like a short wait list, so that way you don't get overwhelmed with requests. But I say totally go for it. The best thing that could happen is that it totally works for you and you're able to work it into your lifestyle. The worst thing is that you realize it's not for you and you decide not to do it anymore. Hey Foxhawk, thank you. I am super looking forward to Halloween. We don't have any day of Halloween plans, but tonight we're going to a haunted house. So I'm excited for that. Dino the Lavender, if you open an art shop, definitely let me know. Like, if it's a art shop, then, you know, send me an IM on Flight Rising. Just let me know and I'll check it out. Big ol' smile. Okay, here we go. Main suggestions for Dragon 2772. Main? Name! Okay, alright. Give me 1 second and then I'll open it up. Ooh, the Universal Studios is it like a haunted tour? Or ooh, Universal Studios is so cool. I loved Universal Studios. I went there, I guess, like 7 or 8 years ago with my family and our foreign exchange student, and it was just such a positive experience. I love amusement parks so much. Okay, alright. Let's go check out that dragon. Dragon search. Do 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 do. Watch, that's it. I'm gonna get a copyright claim for using that song now. A rainbow codal hatchery. So how are you gonna do that? Like, are all of the codals going to be just one color, or in the codal it could be the entirety of the color wheel? haunted hallways. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Oh, a Halloween party and big meal. Like, is it like a potluck? That sounds really nice. Ooh, dragon headshots. I know that that's important. Okay, so let's see. So I have half a chance of this being right. So let's find out. Wait a minute, you can't search by... Alright, whatever. I can get around this. Do 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 do. Hey, M. Ivy Luna. Yeah, so I think I have a Neopets video coming up very shortly. Let me know if you want to see anything in specific. Alicia is awesome, loves to do artwork, but is holding out on collaborating. Put it in predict morphology. Gosh darn it! Dan, you're so right. I should have done that. But, oh my gosh. This is a very pretty dragon. It has the falcon gene, ice freckle, and orca runes. So I love the runes gene. I think it is genius. And this all just works so well together. Honestly, I mean, falcon clearly is like a bird thing. So I would name it like blue jay or pigeon face or falcon. That works as well. Or pigeon face. But then again, I'm the same person who had a dragon named Dragonitsa in their lair for like multiple months. So all right. Okay. They're going to look like this. So let's go ahead and go over to predict morphology, because Dan is an absolute gene. Yes. Alright, so... You know, I would call that dragon Falcon, because really it's sticking for me. And so these are the dragons that Leon Gamer is going to have a hatchery for. And these two dragons are already for sale. Alright. So yeah, so that's like such a bright color dragon. And then this one. Yeah, so like honestly, I would call that like a neon hatchery or like a bright tones hatchery. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the Coliseum. Wait a minute. You know, I might actually be able to buy some of the things without grinding too much, because I keep my currency every holiday. I just like roll it over. So let's see, I have 16. That's when I gathered items earlier today. I totally forgot to do it. And truly, oh my god, I've made a terrible mistake. I forgot to do my gathering and plague this morning. So if that shows you how like incredibly put together I was about this. So Dan is interested in the pricing for the codals in your hatchery. Why is the dominance illustration so much different than the Coliseum and Fairgrounds illustration? I don't understand. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and look at the Origins Kickstarter, because I haven't checked on it today. And I would absolutely love to see like a successful. Here we go. So those rainbow codals are for 20K each, and Origins successfully funded as of today, either today or yesterday. Woohoo! With 8 days to go. I seriously hope that they're able to take that money and do absolutely everything. So their first stretch goal is at $3,500, which is for additional starter pets, the Okori and Western Dragon. Since I love dragons, that's a huge deal. At 4,000, they had the Sanji and the Suka in the Sanji is a unicorn. So that fits in with this game so much. I wish nothing but the best for the Origins team. If you want to know a little bit more about Origins, I did do that video this week. Alright, so yay! If any of you helped with that, then thanks. I appreciate you supporting other creators in the virtual pet space. It helps all of the games in the virtual pet space when competition is added, because competition will bring in additional new users, and then those new users, after they get introduced to one game, will start exploring other games, if not through this YouTube channel, then through the forums, and it really helps every game for there to be more games. So thank you everyone for watching my videos and supporting the industry that we enjoy. And you know, in my weekly or bi-weekly news videos, I'm going to start featuring more YouTubers, I think, because that also helps all of the YouTubers when more people are watching more YouTubers on the same genre. I'm sorry that the lighting is so crazy. It's just that it glares off of my MacBook and it makes my face look crazy. Alright, well, wow. Dan and Leon Gamer are making some dragon transactions happen today. Good for you and your rainbow codal hatchery. Alright. Let's just eliminate all these dragons. Can't do it. Darn it. Also, if you guys play Tuber Simulator, you should totally add me on Tuber Simulator. My username is Bonkish, but you should also tell me your Tuber Simulator username so I can add you. And I need to have your username for that. Leon Gamer, are you still making YouTube videos? Because I know that you used to make Flight Rising videos, if I'm correct. And those are real good to have around. YouTube videos. Okay. Let's just eliminate this thing. Okay. Let's see. I'm glad that it's able to... My stream is functioning so well even though I have the Coliseum opening. Usually it goes to like incredibly low quality, super fast. Let's do this. Sure, Dino the Lavender. The best way to price is by what you see other Flight Rising artists pricing at for like a similar style. I wouldn't say style, but like a niche, so like headshots. But totally, you could send me an example of a headshot and I can try to help you work through the pricing if you'd like. But yeah, a lot of it depends on like how you set up your forum, how like your copy is arranged. A lot of being able to sell your skill is going to be in the marketing and the advertising of it. So, of course, pricing is a part of that advertising. And also, I strongly recommend having an art Tumblr if you are going to be selling art on a website like Flight Rising. And yes, Ivy Luna, Flight Rising has beautiful, like absolutely fantastic graphics. And this is like a thing that I try to tell game developers all the time, is that good art will carry your website. And I'm not saying the infrastructure isn't here on Flight Rising, I'm just saying that the experience would be so much different without the beautiful art. Okay, well, I work in marketing, Dino the Lavender, so don't even worry. I can assist, but it's also good to do research and trial and error by yourself. So what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to show you guys the new Coliseum venue, and this is super aesthetic. Look how beautiful that is. That is 10 out of 10. I love everything about this art. It's so beautiful. like, this is really mermaid aesthetic. I have this idea for a video game, or if I could choose to make an update to Flight Rising, what would I add? I know that they're working on an Action House revamp right now, and I think I would focus on that because infrastructure is much more important than new features. I believe that new features, you know, are a good way to advertise your site, but at the end of the day, quality of life updates keep people interested. So I would spend all of my effort working on that auction house update. What would I add? I would add a lineage function feature that provided like a family tree. You could either do it of a dragon or of like multiple dragons, and it would be a web page that would have like some interactive elements on it, and it would have a picture of the dragons on the family tree and stuff like that. Like Origins, I think, had a first good step in that direction. Let me pull it up. I hope I'm logged in. I'm always not logged in when I go to this website. Okay, that's fine. You guys will see my super secret password. Just kidding. Yeah, you guys don't see anything. Of course, if that's the right password, which it isn't. And I do use LastPass. I strongly recommend using LastPass. It's just an annual fee, but it's great. Ooh, Katia would add hybrids. That is a great idea. Frankly, I totally recommend hybrids as well, but I think time for Julie time, Julie ideas. I think that like the hybrids, like a Codal Wildclaw hybrid, I think there should be like 3 different types of hybrid, right? And then like one of them is much more rare than the other 2, and that like maybe one of the hybrids will only have Wildclaw offspring or something. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay, so previews. I was gonna show you guys this. Hybrids is a great idea, Katia. Should I do a video about that? Let me know. Katia, if you want to be involved in that video, go ahead and email me offline or Flight Rising me. But anyways, so my first thought was lineage because of Origins thing that's on the screen right now. No, it's over here. The Origins. I think this is like a very basic level lineage. And yes, so the cool thing about like what Dan just said, which is imagine an Imperial Guardian hybrid. So the really magical thing about that is that it should be like incredibly rare to get a hybrid in the first place. But then, you know, you have to like add in that like added I don't know, statistical imbalance of an Imperial and a Guardian, because you're always going to have a Guardian in that setup. But then if you also throw in the added rareness of a hybrid, that would be so cool. It would add an entirely different element to the game, but it would also super devalue Guardians. So, like, I don't know. The dragon economy would shift for a little while. It would take a lot of effort on the Flight Rising team just for the art. You know, I think that hybrids would be a little bit easier from an art perspective, because they can use one of the parent breeds as like a base and then just like change a very small amount of the structure, and then, you know, if there's like multiple hybrids for one overlap, I don't know. Hey there, Taylor Hill. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you here. Welcome. You'd get like a hybrid breeding with a hybrid. That would be confusing. Yeah, but also I think like most of the time, you know, it's possible to make it so some dragons can't breed with other dragons. I think that's also something that we should look into as a breeding paradigm. Really. So I'm doing a video this week. I don't know if any of you guys saw my Patreon, but I'm doing a video this week about my game concept, which is Bonktopia. I haven't talked about it on this channel, but I talked about it a lot on my last channel. I had like a super long video about my game idea, and it entirely relied on hybrids. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting it out there that my game design is all about hybrids and genetics. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so like Alicia said, to make it simple, they could make hybrids sterile. Yeah, and I think part of that is also make it so like a hybrid can't breed with a hybrid, or like a Skydancer Imperial hybrid can't breed with like a Fey Tundra hybrid. You know, like some of them can breed with others, but not all of them. Yeah, Dino the Lavender, go ahead and send it to me over Flight Rising, and then I can let you know either through Flight Rising or through this video chat, depending on what you prefer. Oh, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I mean, of course, I think my second video on my to-do list, whatever my Patreon post said, you guys can check it, by the way, actually, my Patreon blog. I don't think I'm going to have too much on there that's just Patreon specific. I definitely won't have any Patreon specific ones until the beginning of next month, because I'm not like allowed to do it that way. But anyways, so if you guys want to read more about that, then check that. Yeah, not the game concept, my lineup of my next few videos. I will be making a video on the game, which is Bonktopia. Hey Club Animon, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's do this. Also, we've reached the halfway point of the video, so if you guys want me to check out your dragon lairs or your dragons, send me like some kind of comment or notice in game, and I will go check them out. Okay. Bonktopia? No, my last name is Bonk, B-O-N-K, so Bonktopia. Even though Bonktopia, which is just chickens, sounds like an amazing game idea. I thought if they were going to release a venue, then they'd release one that would have more plague mobs. It's one of the ones that is hard to grind. So are you saying that the plague mobs are not equally distributed in their current distribution? Which is possible. I mean, they have to rejigger mob distribution every few months. Hickens. I think chickens are the cutest. Okay, so I'll check out Dragoneel in 1 minute. Also, my next Flight Rising video is going to be all about how I really need a different paradigm for which dragons I keep and which ones I get rid of. I'm a huge fan of the new venue. I was going to make this video about this game idea that I had about mermaids. So, I don't know. I'm just going to tuck that away in my pocket and talk about that after Bonktopia sometime. Okay, Dragoneel. Let's search for the username. And what that reminds me of is on Undertale. What's the name of the mom, like, creature on Dragoneel? Hickin' the chicken. You know, there are chickens on Chicken Smoothie. Very unsurprisingly. Okay, alright, so this is Dragoneel's clan. Let's, ooh, so this is the dragon that you wanted me to check out. Ooh, wow, so it's triple crimson, speckle freckle okapi, and absolutely beautiful. I really like that, and I love that the eyes match such a plague porches. So Toriel, okay, you guys know Undertale so much more than I do. You know, I was really thinking that I should do one of these weekend live streams. I should do Undertale because I haven't finished it yet, but then again, that's like not a pet sim. So just let me know what you guys think of that idea. Ooh, if the lighting stays just like this and the sun doesn't move, clouds don't move, the trees don't move. This would be perfect. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful dragon. Undertale, please? I mean, maybe. If enough people, you know, it's definitely worth trying. I'm thinking about doing a live stream that's either Undertale or like Roller Coaster Tycoon, because those are my games, you know, like I love those games. We're doing Surprise Chicken Smoothie because, you know, chicken smoothie. How often can I click on these things? We're about to find out. No, no, that's not what I meant to click on. So Dark Love 11. Okay, Club Animon is more into watching Tycoon games, which is great for Roller Coaster Tycoon. I was also thinking about doing a live stream of playing Cities Skylines and making cities that are like the neighborhoods in Neopia, like the different cities in Neopia. So, because I really love Cities Skylines. I love sim games. They're like my favorite. Alright, let's check out Cheese. This isn't, is this Cheese Lord Dragon? Or is this somebody else in the thread? We're about to find out. Hi Cosmic Draws, how are you doing today? So the thing about having two YouTube channels is the way that the YouTube algorithm works is it penalizes you if you do not release videos regularly. So having two videos would be the same, having two channels would be the same amount of work of one channel multiplied by 2, because I would have to keep up with it just as much as I keep up with this channel. So, like, if this was my full-time job, then I would love to have two channels, but right now, this is what's realistic for me. This is what YouTube recommends that users do, is one channel, and then put all of the content on one channel. And I definitely think this channel has the right kind of like audience and opportunity to be more than just pet sim games, because it's about Pet Simmer Julie, not about pet sim games. I have to make that leap, and I'm not ready for it yet. Okay, alright. No! Alright, so to clarify, I'm gonna go to my Patreon right now. I was saying go to my Patreon to learn about the videos I'm making this week, and one of them is about Bonktopia. I'm not making a pet sim game at this time. You know, maybe one day in the future. Like, that's definitely what the video is, you know, partially about. So, if you go to my Patreon and you read this blog post, which is called The Next Week and Month, it talks about it. It talks about my original game idea, so definitely take the time to read about that. Okay, and let's see. So, oh, so these are Dark Love 11's Imperial Dragons. And yes, Cosmic Draws, I just changed my flight to ice, which is a huge change for me. Alright, and then I have something in my inbox, so I'm going to go ahead and check that out. Okay, let's see. Ooh, and this is from Lavender Dino. Okay, so I'm gonna just open this up for like a second, but then I'll respond to you privately in message. So like we can get like real talk about how you're gonna set up your art shop. Oh man, I hope I'm not logged into DeviantArt. Then you guys will see my embarrassing DeviantArt username. Okay, let's DeviantArt. What a website. Ooh, this is really good quality. You could definitely sell headshots like this. Except for I would put it on a variations with transparent backgrounds, just because that's like a little bit easier to market. But definitely, this is really good. You should definitely open an auction, an art shop on Flight Rising. Ooh, a guardian and okay. So what money we had? Moni Weehat. What Moni Weehat said is the other day my guardian and Skydancer had a Skydancer baby, and that is so lucky. Like, good work, squad. That is very unlikely to happen. And it was XXY with a huge spectrum on the color wheel. That's pretty impressive. Have I had any statistical unlikelihoods lately? I don't think so, but I'm definitely depending on some happening with my current lineup of dragon pairs. You know what? I think I'm just gonna fill up my nesting grounds. Let's see. So Bacau and Arlington were just sat on nests. Let's scroll down. Updating spreadsheets. The thing is, you just have to be consistent about it, and once you are consistent about updating your spreadsheet, then you won't have any issues. It's just like when you start slipping up and you like don't manage it, you know, for a week, then it's a huge issue. So Bani and Arashi are next. I'm just gonna fill up my entire nesting grounds. I like to like hatch a nest a day, but I had to have empty nests in order to switch flights. Whoops. Why is that a thing? Okay. Alright. That's looking good. This is a good couple. The only difference is Arashi has Glimmer Tertiary and Bani has Underbelly Tertiary. So, I mean, for a long time I considered Underbelly the hands down best gene, tertiary gene. So I have a lot of Underbelly in my lair to this day. And then the next one will be Durasha and Anderson. Alright. There we go. And I didn't even like look at what their genes are, so I will find out when we do the scrying. So Durasha and Anderson. Anderson and Durasha. Ooh, so Anderson is Iridescent Shimmer Circuit, and Durasha is Crystal Facet Circuit? We're about to find out. Butterfly. Oh, look at that. I love Codals so much, and I love Imperials. You know, if Imperials were only rare, like as rare as Codals and Wild Claws are, that would be perfect, because they are so beautiful. Alright. So what this is just the spreadsheet of how I manage my breeding pairs. It's also my entire Dragon Lair spreadsheet. If you notice up here, it says 2015, just because I haven't updated it, like, the infrastructure since 2015. So this is all of the dragons in my lair. And my bottleneck information is on this spreadsheet. Oh! So Clarendon has just ordered its first dinosaur art. That's exciting. Looking forward to more updates from Clarendon. I'm just waiting on some stuff from the Clarendon team, and then I'll make a YouTube video about it. You know, it depends on how quickly they can get it to me. Right, and then one more remaining. Two more nests remaining. Oh, I wish that like there was like an additional nest for like gems. That would be nice. The compy sketches are so far are literally adorable. I can't even. Well, I'm excited and I can't wait to see that art. Fanani and Aberst with blah blah blah. Clarendon. And they spelled it above. It was Klerrrden. And Cheese says that bogs are currently their favorite. I have a singular bog snake in my lair, and they will be breeding when. Where is little Raffle the dragon? Is Raffle not set up to breed? Did I not? There we go. Raffle is a bog snake. Oh, I didn't set her up to breed. I should do that ASAP. Did I like Shorty Gaming Hub's tweet earlier? To tell you the truth, I do not check Twitter as often as I should. So I'll go ahead and log in and check right now. My favorite breed, I really like Imperials, but then I also really like Wild Claws and Codals. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna set up my bog snake to breed. That was a total oversight. I'll probably go buy them a... Ooh, I should go buy them a mate right now and just set them up. And so I'm gonna go for a... Yeah, okay, let's do that right now. We're gonna buy a dragon on this live stream, which I believe is a first. Very exciting. Thank you all for being here today. We're gonna buy a ready-to-breed Wild Claw or Codal. And I should probably withdraw like a bit of treasure for this. Let's do it. I'm not gonna buy a bog. No, I'm not gonna buy a bog. I'm going to buy a Wild Claw or Codal. Hey Julie, Gold Steampunk or Rainbow Rose? I would say Rainbow Rose is what I would say. Even though I don't know what you're asking. But yeah, let's withdraw like, I don't know, like 100,000 treasure or something. Hi la la, if I haven't said hi to you yet, then hello. Okay, so let's withdraw and go straight to the auction house. But anyway, so it sounds like there's like a little bit of interest to hear about my my virtual pet game idea. So that's exciting and I can't wait to share that with you guys. Okay. Dragons. And we're looking for a ready to breed male Codal. That's what we'll start with. Just because I believe Codals are cheaper than Wild Claws. And we're going to start with male, and the maximum is 100. 1, 2, 3, 7. Do I have too many zeros? I do have too many zeros. Okay. And I'm going to want the tertiary to be circuit. So we're going to go by descending price, just because that's more likely to... Ooh, that is a cool dragon, but is entirely too expensive. Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh my god, that dragon is super cool. Both of them are. What have I done? Okay, alright, I'm making the executive decision to not search for such expensive dragons. I didn't wake up today with the plan to sell these dragons. Okay, to buy very expensive dragons. Tiger stripes, not looking for that. Ooh, this is a very pretty rainbow colored dragon. Crystal facet. But my bog snake, let's just look at Raffle real quick. We're going to look at my bog snake. And we're going to pick, obviously, a dragon whose colors work well with my bog snake. That beautiful, beautiful gifted bog snake named Raffle, which I just think is the cutest thing, and I love it so much. Yeah, it's so easy to impulse beautiful dragons. I almost spent 100,000 treasure on a dragon that I didn't intend to buy, okay? Like, that's how easy it is. Okay, so Thicket Flint Leaf. That is the coloration of my dragon. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a good color combination. That is so lightning, but I'm not in lightning anymore. I'm gonna turn into leaf. Yeah, people should not sell their dragons for so cheap, is my response to everything going on in the chat right now. Oh, That's such a pretty dragon, but I don't think the colors would work well. Should we open the scrying workshop? And so the reason why I'm buying either a Codal or a Wild Claw is just so I breed more bog snakes, because it's statistically unlikely that a Wild Claw or a Codal would happen from mating with a bog snake. So let's see, that is in the foresee progeny. And I'm not afraid of any kind of overlap genetically through their lineage, because this bog snake is a Gen 1. Heyo! There was an icy blue colored one. I really like this one right here. Is there a way to see the... And I'm looking for one that's ready to breed right meow. So let's do this. Oh, I should not do iridescent shimmer though, because then the offspring will just be basic runes. Okay, lesson learned, lesson learned. Okay, so let's just see. I wish I could filter by ready to breed, because that's like half of the work. I'm not doing anything with a rare. I changed to the Ice Flight today, for those of you who are curious. This is Speckle Freckle, but I don't want a Speckle. I'm so picky. I don't want Speckle Freckle dragons. I just want them to be ready to be breeding. Beautiful. Vipera, Hypnotic Vipera? So what this one is really dependent on is what the offspring looks like, so I'll just go ahead and load that up. I mean, let's see, I have a notification. Oh, it's a Crossroads from the Stormcatcher. Heyo! Alright, let's go ahead and check it out. But I'm also gonna load this up while we do that. Okay, alright. So, Being of Nature Shadow says, no, wait a minute, excuse me. Kaden says that they are quitting Flight Rising as it messes with their OCD and anxiety quite a lot, so they're basically selling everything for chicken smoothie. I mean, good for you for knowing what you need to do to remain healthy and happy. I would definitely be interested in hearing more about what aspects of Flight Rising make you anxious or trigger your OCD. So I'm definitely very interested in hearing about that. If you want to connect offline after the chat, just because that really interests me, because Flight Rising is definitely an activity that calms me down. You can't really see it right now because of the hair pulling that's happening, but it definitely calms me down overall, so I would definitely be interested in connecting with you after the stream, Kaden. Okay, let's see. The Crossroads. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm gonna immediately put this on an Imperial. But first of all, let's just read what your note is. Let's read the note. Opalescence is made by the user Michiru. This accent was from Icedom and was found in the grab bags with only 10 copies made. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This was the only way to get it besides selling. This one was a part of the pick aside public buy, and this was the light side, while a darker version was the dark side. And now it's yours. Congrats on switching dyes. Oh, thank you. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I said rainbow ice. Alright. Alright. And then I will immediately put it on an Imperial Dragon. But also Cosmic Draws was kind enough to send me a name suggestion. Okay, let's look at the mate suggestion real quick in the foresee progeny. Ooh, he's pretty and also runes. However, I think I am going to stick with a non-bog snake for this. But thank you very much for the very kind offer. I appreciate that so much. Let's see if... What's this? Ripple current? No, it's too dark looking. Okay. See, iridescent shimmer, crystal butterfly. Why are all of these perfectly cheap, ready to breed dragons? Why do they have such good genes? I'm looking for something with less good genes. Alright, Bladma. Okay, so I will definitely get started and message to you and then send it after this live stream. Oh, guys, how come nobody told me that it's time for me to end my live stream? Are you guys conspiring to keep me here longer? Oh my god. Okay, so I guess I need to commit to a dragon to buy real quick. Ah. How did I fall into this mess? Okay, alright. Alright, let's pick one real quick. We're just gonna go with this guy. We're gonna go with this Inglorious Heist Dragon, and I will show you. If you guys have any like last parting comments, like now is the time to let me know, because we will be wrapping up in a moment. Moni we hat. Sorry, I didn't. How do I pronounce your username? Let's go ahead and load this one up real quick, even though I just bought that dragon. Let's see. Ooh, while he is pretty, very much. Ooh, I really like the coloration on him. That's a very pretty dragon. I am gonna go with the one that I just acquired, and let me show you. Let me show everyone one last time what their offspring will look like, and then we're gonna head out for the day. Here we go. For a second I was like, oh no, did I just close it? Here we go, and this is what their offspring will look like. Ooh, ooh. And there's like a very good chance that the genes will pass on. Oh, thank you, Kaden. I appreciate those sweet messages. And okay, all right. Oh, hey, thank you about the comment about my sweater. This is the sweater that I made that video about. It's a Lisa Frank sweater. And yes, Alicia, I'm more than happy to make videos about virtual pet games. I feel like it's very underrepresented, and I will always be here to talk about Leiden and Neopets and Leopets and Flight Rising and Clan Heart and Tethered Weave and Chicken Smoothie, as long as I can. And thank you, Dinah the Lavender. All right, with those words of encouragement from you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am going to head it out for the day. Alish, or Alice, whatever your username is, A-L-I-S, question mark, question mark, question mark. If you send me that hybrid example, I would be more than happy to check that out, as I may in fact be doing a video about Flight Rising Dragon hybrids, because that's a great idea. And so yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining me today, and I will see you all very soon. Okay, how do I do the thing?